Welcome to Fluent Voice with Ritz. Yes, good evening, Monojit.
Good evening, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. And what about you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm doing great, like every time. Okay, as usual. So, Monojit, what shall we discuss today? Tell me, Monojit, you have any topic in mind?
I don't have any particular topic. As
Hmm.
per your choice, do you have anything in your mind you can?
Would you like to talk about your teenage? How were you as a teenager?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. Why not?
Okay, wonderful. So, let me quickly share my whiteboard and let me hear how you speak about your teenage period. Okay, so how were you as a teenager? Please continue,
Mm.
Monojit.
Okay.
Hmm.
Teenager, it means from fifth standard to 12th standard. It's called teenager, I
Perfect,
think.
perfect,
From
perfect. Yes, 13 onwards until 18 or
13
19.
onwards.
Hmm.
Correct. 13 to 19 years.
Yes,
Okay. So,
please continue.
okay. So, I think 13 years. Okay. That time I
Hmm.
was in fifth standard.
Okay.
So from earlier in my childhood or in my teenage time,
Hmm.
uh, I always perform as a class monitor in
Oh,
my
okay.
in my class.
Hmm.
Always I was class. I perform as a class monitor.
Okay.
Uh, I also scolded many times through क्या बोलेंगे इसको जे दौड़ा टीचर द्वारा scolded हुआ था many times.
Uh,
I scolded many times.
hmm. Teacher used to scold you? They used to be behind you, Monojit?
Hmm. Not that, but
Yeah.
when if maybe that there was no class in
Okay.
right now in the class because of due to absence of the teacher because this particular teacher was not present that day. So
Okay.
I just
Okay.
approached the assistant headmaster.
Okay.
Please provide one class for this teacher. So that
Okay.
time this that time the assistant teacher scolded me. Mother, why do you want? As the monitor, I
Okay.
approached, but
Okay.
uh, basically this particular thing happened many times with me. I just
Okay.
approached
Hmm.
particular teacher. Yeah, please take the class because there was no teacher in this time.
Okay. Okay.
So this thing happened, and I was yeah middle, not too much meditaria student. I was normal.
Okay.
What middle class? What is calling the medium level
I
student इसको
belong.
क्या बोलेंगे?
I medium level school.
Student मतलब
Yeah.
not too much educated, not too much
Studious.
poor
I
background.
was an average student. Okay.
Huh.
I used to be an
I used
average
to
student.
an average student, correct?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but I think in eighth standard,
Hmm.
I scored very well in the exam in the eighth class exam.
Yeah.
I scored very well.
Monojit,
Huh.
wait. You are not clearing this picture. Okay. You had approached the head boy. Then what happened? Monojit, you are jumping from one thing to another. Okay.
Okay,
You had
it's not head
approached
boy,
the
but
head boy.
headmaster.
Then what happened? Hmm.
Hmm. Nee, basically, I had approached the assistant headmaster, who is
Okay.
just who is performing the which teacher is taking the class or
Yeah, yeah,
something
yeah.
like that.
I
That's,
understood. I
uh,
understood. Then what happened?
okay. So happened is that
Hmm.
sometimes he convinced, sometimes he scolded me.
Oh,
"Well, you have to go to the class and maintain your class.
okay.
Don't make noise."
Okay.
So this
So
time something happened.
can I say he never arranged for a teacher or he never conveyed
Not
message?
never.
Yeah.
Sometimes he Uh, Sometimes he provided the teacher, but sometimes
Okay.
not. But sometimes it's not every time.
Okay. So, however, he mostly convinced me to handle my class, right? Handle my class by
Handle,
my own.
correct.
By my own. He instructed you
By
to handle the
own,
class. Okay, right? By your own. What else he told you?
correct.
He at times
I
scolded me. He at times
at
scolded me.
times
What else
scolded
happened,
me.
Monajit? What else happened?
So,
Hmm.
and sometimes I also approach the particular teacher,
Okay.
who is teacher, the
Hmm.
particular teacher, basically
Okay.
we liked most. I just
Okay.
approach him to take to handle this class.
Okay.
Yeah, these things
Then
happened
what did they
basically.
do? What did they do, those teachers? I had approached some teachers as well.
I had approached some teacher as
Yeah.
well.
Then what
Sometimes
had
they
happened?
convince,
Yeah.
and handle the class, or
It okay used to be rare. Okay, when
if
they
it
came
used
to
to
the
be
class.
rare when they came to the class.
Okay. Otherwise, what used to happen? I used
Otherwise,
to handle by my
I
own.
used to, yeah, I used to handle the class my own and with my co-monitor.
Okay, my on and co-monitor.
Yeah.
Lovely, very good. Okay, so jumping, Monojit, in your case, you jump from one thing to another. That you need to stop. Okay, you started very good. Okay, that once I had approached the assistant head boy. Okay, then you said I used to be an average student. So you, in between, you ate so many sentences. You got to stick to the flow of the language, Monojit. And this is missing at times, even during our regular sessions, Monoji. So remember this.
Hmm.
Stick to the flow of your communication. Follow the right sequence, Monoji. Okay, so this is your one learning from this
You have,
paragraph.
I have to stick with the one topic only. There is no requirement
Yes,
to
jump
attach the another one.
jump to the
There is no requirement
another
to jump.
point. You should complete one point. If you have said something, you should always add reasons. Like I was literally thinking that you will say something after saying that once I had approached the assistant head boy, but then after this you directly said I used to be an average student without telling me
Hmm.
more about what really happened further when you approached the assistant monitor. Okay, I was eagerly
Correct.
waiting that you will talk about maybe something happened, something went wrong. Okay, I was eagerly waiting, but then this was your last sentence. I used to be an average student. Okay, so this is one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now please come back to the topic, say more. And I'm writing it in points. Okay, so it is easy for you to learn from what we are doing today. Hmm. More about your
So,
teenage.
okay, teenage. Okay.
Talk about
So,
your behavior, Monojit. Enough about school. Why don't you talk about your behavior during your teenage time?
uh, basically, in my childhood time, I was too much homey like. Well, I had too much friend,
Okay.
too much good
Hmm.
friends. Basically,
Okay.
yeah, I had school friends.
Okay.
I used
Okay.
to
I
be.
didn't have. You can simply say, okay, I didn't
I
have
didn't
too
have
many friends.
too many friends.
Hmm.
I didn't have too many friends.
What else? I
Uh,
loved being at home. Okay.
I
I
loved,
loved
mhm,
being at home.
being at home.
What else?
Uh, and I think my parents,
Hmm.
somehow, I don't know, my parents, they are also not interested to go outside too much. And my
Okay.
father, if I say about my father,
Yeah.
he has no too many friends. He has
Okay.
also very little, I think, not too much, but
Okay.
he was too much educated. My
Okay.
father was too much educated.
Huh. So I adopted this. Okay. Basically from my parents. Okay.
I
From
adopted
my
this basically
parents.
from my parents.
Okay. Easy.
Yeah.
Add more. How were you as a teenager, as a person, as a friend? What
As
was your
yeah,
nature? Did you throw any tantrums? during your teenage? Did you trouble your parents? Did you
In
trouble
the
your
in
seniors?
only there is a rituals only Durga Puja, one of the Durga Puja. We
Rituals,
used to
no.
go
You must say ritual.
festival. Okay,
Ritual.
ritual,
You tend to
ritual.
use, you tend to add s. There are some words which are set in your mind and you add s. Monogy. Break that habit.
Mm,
I want you to break that habit.
right,
So one word is ritual. You should write it separately.
ritual.
And during the sessions, I will tell you more such words. Okay, there are a few words wherein you add s and which is wrong. Okay, yeah.
Correct.
Now continue. Hmm.
So we used to we used to go to my maternal uncle's home
Okay,
only 2 times in a year.
okay,
It was regular. It was
okay.
every year. We
Hmm.
just we are we were just waiting for this particular date. If I
Yeah.
say about the one was in Durga Puja,
Hmm.
and second one is Boishakhi. When the just our year just started that time.
So
We
you must say
visited
once
our
during Durga Puja.
once during Durga Puja, another one in
Huh?
Boishakhi,
And
another one
second,
in Boishakhi.
hmm,
The second one is Baisakhi. Baisakhi means when we'll start the year. Baisak just
hmm. And at the time of Baisakhi. And at the
at the time of
time of Baisakhi.
Baisakhi.
Okay, lovely. That's lovely.
But never in teenager time, never travel any another place
Okay,
except
lovely. Fine.
except this both time in maternal uncle's house.
So now add
Because
value to your sentence. Okay, I remember me visiting
I remember,
my
I
maternal,
remember.
okay, uncle's or maternal uncle's home. Okay, once during Durga Puja and at the time of Baisakhi.
At
Okay.
the time of Baisakhi.
Hmm.
Because there is a reason behind this. In
Hmm.
Durga Puja, in our area, basically, where is my native place,
Hmm.
there was about 5, 6 Durga Puja happen every year.
They're used to. They're even today,
There,
even today.
even there, yes, ma'am, even
Okay.
there,
So you
five
must
to
say
six Durga
actually.
Puja.
Okay,
Actual
actually, because it is even today. Okay, so it's
mm,
yeah, actually, even
in my
today.
native even
Okay,
today,
huh. Durga Puja is a big festival. Can I say big festival?
obviously,
Okay, in
Durga
my
Puja is
native.
in
Am
my
I right
native.
here, Monojit?
Mm.
In my native
Actually,
place.
even today, Durga Puja is the big festival in my native place.
Hmm. Or at
Mm,
my native place. Lovely.
at my native place. But
More.
mm, but due to what basically this
Hmm.
time is actually school was closed, so that's why
Okay.
we thought means our my mother, basically my mother and my three we are three siblings, my two brothers with me
Hmm.
used to visit in maternal uncle's house.
Okay. So schools
But
used to
that
get close. Okay. We
school
used
used
to
to
have,
get
हमारी छुट्टियां होती थी. We used to have 10 days holidays. 10 days
hmm,
holidays.
I think more than 10 days because
More than
after
10
the
days.
Kali Puja,
Yeah.
after Deepavali, the
Chalo.
school
We used to have
used to
more
get
than 10
open.
days holidays. It's fine. Further.
We used to have 10 days holidays.
Hmm.
Yeah. So basically, in the maternal Sangha's house, the 5 days festival of Durga Puja,
Yeah.
they organize the whole day lunch, dinner,
Hmm.
and the menu was too much awesome also.
Wow.
And there was many rituals.
Yeah.
Sorry, ritual. Okay.
They used to have many rituals.
They used
यहाँ
to
पे you
have
will add s. Okay, they have
okay.
many rituals. Okay, so I'm writing here there they organize even today. Okay, all the foods, all the three meals
All the three meals
of the day.
of the
Even
day.
today, I
Sorry,
mentioned, okay,
even
because
today.
it is happening even today,
Mm-hmm.
Monojit. Okay. Further.
Yes, even today, all the females
Hmm.
of the
Hmm.
day,
Hmm.
and the many rituals like what is it, Dhunuchi
Okay.
dance
Okay.
and something like uh, what is the called Southern
Hmm.
mm,
So
tribal dance, ma'am, tribal dance.
okay, so these are not rituals, Monojit. Rituals are doing,
Mm-hmm.
like when we offer prayers, we have many rituals like tilak lagana. We offer food to God, right? Then we offer water to God. Those are rituals, Monojit. Okay, so you must
You
say
can
they
say
follow. They
events. I
have
think
many
events,
events. Yeah, they have many interesting
events.
events
Correct.
during all
Mm.
these 10 days.
They have
Okay, they have many
mm, many
interesting
interesting
events.
events
Okay, during all these
during
10 days.
all these. And
Hmm. So did you
correct.
participate, Monojit? Did you ever participate?
Only yes, ma'am. Only Dhunuchi dance. I participated every
Hmm.
year, and second one is the immersion of the idol in the last day of the festival. I also participated
Okay. So I used to participate in dance every year.
in dance. Yeah, not every year.
Yeah.
I
So
think used to.
sometime
Okay, I used to participate. Correct,
in
correct.
dance. Okay,
I used to
sometime.
participate in sometimes.
Hmm.
Hmm. And last on the last day of the festival,
Yeah. Okay. Enough.
there
Enough.
was a
See
festival.
now, Monojit. See, we started with the topic. It is about how are you as a teenager. But you see where the topic has gone. This you got to improve, Monojit. I
Hmm.
asked you, talk about you as a teenager. I did ask you at the point number 3, how were you as a kid? How did you behave with friends? Okay. Did you throw tantrums? But you started talking about festivals, and it seems that the topic is about festivals, but it is not right,
Correct.
Monojit.
It is not correct. Mhm. Yeah, it is
Right?
not right.
So it is switching from one thing to another. It is switching from one topic to another. So it is a jump, which is wrong, Monojit.
Mhm.
Okay. And you are still continuing with the festivals, with the festivities, right? More things about
Correct.
festivals you are sharing. So let us stop here. Okay. I want you to talk more about you as a teenager.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, okay, I'll start from as my character or behavior, right?
Yeah, yeah. That is
So,
what I wanted
mm,
to hear from you. So diversion. There is diversion, you know, in the topic. Stick to the topic.
उसको क्या बोलेंगे? जो बात सुनते हैं उसको क्या बोलेंगे? जो पिता फादर मदर का बात सुन लेते हैं उसको क्या
Obey.
बोलेंगे?
I obeyed my parents every time. I
हाँ, yeah.
always obeyed my
Correct.
parents.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I always obeyed my
Yeah.
parents.
So as a teenager, or simply say I obeyed my parents. मतलब जो बोलते थे मैं सुनता था. See, now you are to
Hmm.
the point. I obeyed my parents. What else
Obeyed
did
my
you do?
parents. And even we had that time we had a fish cultivation business,
Hmm.
and
No.
I
Again
used to
diversion. Monojit, again you are diverting. You are not talking
they
about
basically
the real topic. Just talk about your behavior, Monojit. Diversion. Again,
basically
it's
ma'am, I
taking.
want to
Huh?
share example about my character. मतलब I
Hmm.
perform as a in the I think teenager as a 13 years age. I
Yeah.
uh, went to the market, not in the
Yeah.
market, इस आड़त क्या बोलेंगे जिसमें fish market, हाँ, yeah,
Yeah.
not for uh, wholesale market, yeah, wholesale market. I
Okay.
went to the wholesale market
Hmm.
in the very early in the morning,
Yeah.
and to sell the fish in the very young age. So
Okay.
that time I feel I had some organizing ability, and my
Mhm.
father also um, yeah, also
Hmm. So you
the
simply said,
विश्वास करते
I
थे.
sold fish in the
Hmm.
early hours. Keep it short. Keep your answer crisp, Monojit. You need to bring crispiness. Keep them crisp. Keep them concise. I sold fish in the early morning or early hours of the
Early
day.
morning. Mhm.
Okay, so you spoke about you did it when you were a teenager. So I sold fish in the early
Right.
hours of the day. What else did you do?
Early morning.
Cut it short.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I think that time I also wake up very early in the morning, and
Yeah,
I
it is
used to
understood.
go to
See,
the
you woke up early.
yeah.
That is why you could sell fish in the early hours of the day. Otherwise, so
Hmm.
it too much is said in this sentence. It does mention that yes, you woke up early to sell fish early. More about your
Okay.
nature, more about your character. That is what you
Okay.
should be talking about, because the topic is how were you as a teenager.
Okay.
Hmm.
So as a teenager that time, I told about I was very average student because I read books. I read books and just I read only storybook, not the
What was
syllabus
your
book.
nature? Monojit, leave that. Let me ask you probing questions. What was your
Mm,
nature?
okay. Nature
Hmm?
means
Did you get angry, or you were a calm kid? You never threw tantrums? You never troubled your
okay.
parents?
Yeah.
Did
I
your
never
parents have
troubled.
complaint against you?
There was no complaint from my parents' side
Okay.
because I always obeyed my parents,
So I never
and
troubled
obviously
my parents.
I never troubled my parents,
Yeah.
and
I
I
was
was also
cool
very
as a kid.
calm.
I was cool
I was cool.
as a kid. You can
Yeah.
say it.
So
Okay. I was
I
cool
was
as a
cool
kid or
as a
as a teenager. Usually teenager, they literally throw tantrums, right? I was cool as a teenager. I always
I
listened
was
to my
cool as a
parents. Okay. I always listened to my parents. What else did you do? I did what they said to me. Okay. You can add similar line, but
Hmm.
yes, see, these are the tricks of speaking Monoji. You should always stick
Okay.
to one thing. Always think of the topic, what topic we are discussing, even in the sessions, okay, regular sessions. Okay. I did what
I never.
they asked me to. They asked me to. Okay, जो भी मुझे बोलते
Yes.
थे मैं करता था sincerely. I did sincerely. Let us add a word here. So it all shows that you
I
were a
did
sincere
sincerely.
kid. Okay, I did sincerely.
I did sincerely.
Okay, what they asked me to.
Right.
What else? More about your behavior in school. Now talk something about school. What did you do in school? Did you ever trouble your teacher? Were your teachers happy with you, Monojit?
Okay. About the school,
Did they
yeah,
compliment you?
I used to trouble the my teachers because I have already told about I just approached to taking the class, and one time I also slapped. I was slapped by my teachers one time,
Yeah.
and the teacher was also my my neighbor. The teacher was my neighbor, and he slapped me. There is
Okay.
no, there was no complaint. There was nothing. But
Okay.
I don't know even now. Still now, I didn't know why
Okay.
he slapped me.
Hmm.
It was too much. It was too much. It was too
Oh,
much
oh.
that time.
Okay. Okay. So my once my teacher, एक बार मेरी टीचर ने मुझे मार दिया था. Okay. Had slapped me.
Hmm.
Or slapped spelling is SLAP, right? Slap me. Till now, I am unaware of the reason. Okay.
Till
Till
now,
now, I
I'm
am
unaware
unaware
of
of the reason.
everything.
Okay.
Correct.
What else?
Um,
One last sentence, Manoj.
11, 12, 11, 12.
Hmm?
If I say about 11, 12,
One sentence. I want one last sentence about you, how you were as a kid, as a teenager, actually.
okay.
Hmm.
And I also helped, not helped, I also supported to get the electric connection in the whole school as a
Electric,
reading room. Because that
electric.
time there was no electric connection. Yeah. there was no electric connection in our
Okay.
school.
Okay.
So
Okay.
just striked one day,
Hmm.
and we just also message or application. We passed the
Okay.
application. He was
Okay.
our headmaster,
Hmm.
and yeah, I was
So you must say, I remember. Again, add, enhance your sentence. Okay. I remember.
I remember.
Okay. Me once leading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Leading,
I remember
leading to get electric connection in my school. To get the
electric connection
electricity,
is
we
my
will say, not electric. Okay. Electricity connection. Okay. In my school. Okay. I wrote letters. Did you really wrote letters? Did you write letters?
no, 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 no.
No.
I didn't write it, but
Then,
yeah, I helped him to write the letter. I helped my seniors basically.
okay,
Or
okay.
yeah,
So were you leading the group or you were with them?
yeah. So I am leading the group because that time I was in 11th. But
Okay,
the student from in the 12th class, they helped
okay,
me to write the letter.
okay. So I remember me once leading, okay, leading to get the electricity connection in my school. Okay, I fought for it. Can I say? I can say. You can
I
simply
fought
say.
for it. Yeah,
I can say. So you are saying it. I can say. Okay, that I fought for it. It is a kind of
yeah.
fight, right?
Yeah, obviously. I
I
can
fought
say that
for
I
it.
fought for it.
All freedom fighters fought for it. They had their own ways to fight. So you fought for the electricity connection. Okay.
Mm.
So now, fine, Monojit. Okay, but please remember, you don't have to divert. See, in one-to-one session, I could make out that you divert from one thing to another. Diversion. And as a teenager,
Mm.
I am still not satisfied what you spoke, Monoji. You should say
Mhm.
many things about you. As a teenager, I used to be good at studies. I loved studying. I didn't play much outside. I didn't have friends. Okay, I loved eating chocolates. I loved eating banana that time, or I loved eating apples that time. Whenever relatives came home, I loved being with them. I remember me playing with my cousins. Okay, these are the things that you should talk about you as a teenager. Okay, and then you
Correct.
can add here about the festivals. I remember me going to my maternal uncle's home, and I used to enjoy there for 10 days. I used to participate in dance. Okay, crisp sentence, Monoji, and then finish it
Mm.
there. Okay, danced, and I enjoyed thoroughly for the next for those 10 days. And then again, you can add more things. I obeyed my parents. I listened to them always. I followed their instructions. I never troubled them. Even my teachers never complained about me. I was a good to go student. Okay, I never troubled my teacher. I never had fights in my school with my classmates. This is what my expectation was from you, Monoji, about this topic.
Correct.
Now you tell me, as a
So,
teenager, you should talk about these things or what you have told here.
correct. It's too much. I think there is a requirement of what you told about this, like I didn't go outside for playing sports, or I
Yeah.
didn't have too many
Okay.
friends. Yeah, that's
Hmm.
true. Matlab, there is no requirement of a very long, lengthy answer
Yes, you
like
don't have to
50 dollars.
stretch the things which are not
Mm-hmm.
which are least needed. Okay, you can talk about the
Correct.
festival, you can talk about you participating, but you don't have to stretch much. Say about it,
Mm-hmm.
talk about it, and come out of it, and then come back to the same topic. How are you as a teenager?
Correct.
Okay, now let's read quickly. I want you to read, Monojit. Let us read only point
Okay.
number one and two. That is enough. Okay. Hmm.
When I was 13, I used to be the monitor of my class. I
Monitor.
remember an incident. Monitor.
Yeah.
Monitor. Okay.
Yes.
I remember an incident when once one of the teachers was not available to take a period.
Okay.
Then I had approached the assistant head boy.
Yeah.
However, he mostly convinced me to handle my class by my own.
Hmm.
He at times scolded me.
Yeah.
I had approached some teachers as well. It used
Yeah.
to be rare when they came to the class.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I used to handle the class. by my own and
Yeah,
co-monitor. I
yeah,
used to be an average student.
yes. So see, even this you stretched actually, Monojit. Even this paragraph is stretched. Okay,
Mhm.
you should have just said, I remember me being the monitor of my class. I used to manage the class. I used to take help of the assistant monitor. We together controlled the whole class. And then done.
Mm.
Crisp answer. Then come to the next point.
Correct.
You don't have to
Mm.
talk about I approached him or her. You are talking about you as
Mhm.
a teenager, what you did. How were you as a teenager? What all sort of interest you had when you were a teenager? What tantrums you threw when you were a teenager? Okay, so stick to the point. That is important, Monojit. Okay, so I think this is enough for the day.
Basically, what should I do to recall these types of things? And also
Monojit,
there is a
right?
requirement of writing.
You
Yeah.
are not doing it,
Uh,
Monojit. I have always told you to stick to the writing, Monojit. Writing
correct.
really helps you to generate ideas. Okay, it pressures you to think more deeply. You come out with ideas when you sit with a pen and book. And I don't want you to write much. Write 10 lines every day. And believe me, within a month, you will see magic in you. You will see magic in your thoughts. Because I'm correcting you in the class. You're getting corrections. Learn the
Mm.
art of sticking to the topic and write about it. And and writing is the only solution to improve this thing. What mistake you are making. Diversion will never happen once you get into the habit of writing, Monoji. There is no realization till now. You haven't realized where you are going wrong. But now, after this session, I know you will do good. I know it. And you will be seeing the recording also. You have already realized half of your mistake. After seeing this recording, you will realize more where you are going wrong. And I'm sure you will be recalling back all the memories of the classes that you have attended already.
Yeah, why not, ma'am?
Isn't it?
I will try.
Yeah.
I will try to write. I will try to write. Basically,
Yes.
I got the idea.
Yeah.
What should I do?
Yes. So writing. I have always mentioned in the classes, right? Stick to writing. 10 lines per
Mm.
day. Follow my playlist year 2023 Monojit. I say in every video, stick to writing. It
And
really
point
helps
wise.
you. Yeah, write point
Yeah, I
wise.
have seen.
You have
Right, point
seen, right?
wise.
And
Yeah,
please
I've
follow
seen.
the playlist, Monojit. It will really help you. It is eye opener for many candidates. They have said it to me. Sorry. Okay, my students, like other students, they still say, I really get compliments from the candidates who are following the playlist. It is helping people a lot. Okay,
Right.
so
It's a
fine for
very
now.
baby place. Ah, yeah. Okay, ma'am. ठीक है.
Yeah, you
Okay,
were
good
saying
night.
something,
मतलब,
Monojit.
yeah, I'm saying कि the basically if I see the 2023 your playlist, the sentences are very cutesy and very simple. But I don't know what happened with me. Very simple sentence. I have
Yeah,
seen very
yes,
simple. It's not too much tough. I
yes,
can easily realize. I can easily
yes.
uh I can easily read it.
Hmm. And you will learn a lot. They look simple, but they are eye
Right.
opener. They are mind opener actually. They give you a lot of ideas, Monojit, how you should think. You will learn that technique through those topics. See, you are already part of live class. You are already practicing a lot. Okay, but that practice should also continue. Self practice should never stop, Manojit. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
yeah,
That's enough, ma'am.
enough.
I
Chalo.
think
Yeah,
it's yeah.
all right,
Good night.
Manojit. Yeah, bye bye. See you on Monday. Good
Yes, ma'am.
night.
Good night.